Morning news: MARC GUÉHI wastes no time at Manchester City as he begins individual training. Minutes on the pitch expected soon. Manchester City's newest defensive addition, MARC GUÉHI, has wasted absolutely no time in settling into life at the Etihad Stadium. Just days after officially completing his move and signing his contract with the Premier League champions, the England international was already back on the grass on Wednesday morning, undertaking his first individual training session as a Manchester City player. The sight of GUÉHI training early, focused and fully committed has already sent a strong message throughout the club. This is a player who is ready to work, ready to compete, and ready to make an immediate impact. According to sources close to the club, the coaching staff were impressed by GUÉHI's physical condition, sharpness, and mentality during the session, increasing optimism that he could be handed minutes very soon. A fast start under Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has always valued defenders who are tactically intelligent, calm on the ball, and capable of adapting quickly to complex systems. MARC GUÉHI fits that profile perfectly. His decision to begin individual training immediately after signing reflects not only his professionalism, but also his determination to integrate rapidly into Guardiola's demanding tactical setup. The session, which took place in the early hours of the morning, focused on recovery work, ball control, positioning drills, and light defensive movements. While it was not a full team session, the intensity and focus shown by GUÉHI reportedly stood out, reinforcing the belief that he is physically ready for Premier League action. Club insiders believe this early work could accelerate his inclusion in full squad training within the next few days, opening the door for competitive minutes sooner than initially expected. Early minutes already being discussed. One of the most exciting aspects of GUÉHI's arrival is how quickly Manchester City are considering using him. While new signings often need weeks to adapt, especially under Guardiola, GUÉHI's Premier League experience gives him a major advantage. Having already proven himself as one of the league's most consistent and reliable central defenders, GUÉHI arrives at City with a deep understanding of the league's physical demands, pace, and tactical challenges. This familiarity means he does not require a long adaptation period, and discussions are already underway about integrating him into upcoming matchday squads. Sources indicate that Guardiola is open to giving GUÉHI limited minutes off the bench initially, allowing him to gain rhythm while learning the finer details of City's defensive structure. If training progress continues positively, a starting role in domestic competitions could follow sooner rather than later. Why GUÉHI is a perfect fit for City. MARC GUÉHI's profile aligns seamlessly with Manchester City's long-term vision. He is composed under pressure, strong in one-on-one situations, and comfortable playing out from the back, a non-negotiable requirement under Guardiola. Beyond his technical ability, GUÉHI brings leadership qualities despite his age. At his previous club, he consistently demonstrated maturity, organizational skills, and the ability to marshal a defensive line, traits that City value highly, especially in high-stakes matches across multiple competitions. His versatility also adds value. GUÉHI can operate as a right-sided or left-sided centre-back, and his intelligence allows him to adjust to hybrid defensive roles when City shift shapes during games. A statement of intent from Manchester City. GUÉHI's immediate return to training is being interpreted by many as a clear statement of intent, both from the player and the club. Manchester City are not signing him as a long-term project alone. They expect him to contribute now. With a packed fixture schedule ahead, Guardiola understands the importance of squad depth, rotation, and maintaining defensive solidity across all competitions. GUÉHI's arrival strengthens City's backline and provides fresh energy at a crucial stage of the season. His hunger to impress from day one suggests he is fully aware of the challenge ahead and embraces the competition within the squad. Mentality that matches the badge. Perhaps the most encouraging sign for Manchester City supporters is GUÉHI's mentality. Rather than taking time to celebrate his big move, he has immediately shifted his focus to football. Starting individual training so quickly reflects discipline, ambition, and a clear desire to earn his place rather than expect it. Those close to the dressing room believe this attitude has already earned him respect among teammates and staff alike. Guardiola has often emphasized that mentality is just as important as talent, and Guéhi appears to possess both in abundance. What comes next? In the coming days, Guéhi is expected to gradually increase his workload, transition into full team training, and continue learning City's tactical patterns. If progress continues as planned, his first appearance in a Manchester City shirt could arrive much sooner than many anticipated. Supporters are already eager to see him in action, and the early signs suggest they will not have to wait long. Conclusion: MARC GUÉHI's Manchester City journey has begun at full speed. From signing the contract to stepping onto the training pitch within days, his commitment is undeniable. Individual training this morning may seem like a small step, but it represents a much bigger message. Guéhi is ready, motivated, and determined to succeed at the highest level. With minutes already being discussed and confidence growing inside the club, Manchester City may soon unleash their new defensive weapon. And if early impressions are anything to go by, MARC GUÉHI is prepared to make his mark sooner rather than later. MARC GUÉHI set for Champions League action as Manchester City. Plan to use him on Tuesday. Manchester City are ready to waste no time with their newest defensive signing, MARC GUÉHI, as the club prepares to involve him in Tuesday night's UEFA Champions League fixture. Just days after completing his move to the Etihad Stadium, the England international is now firmly in Pep Guardiola's plans for the European clash, underlining the trust already placed in him by the coaching staff. Following a positive individual training session earlier this week, Guéhi has continued to impress behind the scenes with his sharpness, professionalism, and tactical awareness. According to sources close to Manchester City, Guardiola has decided that Guéhi is ready to contribute and will be included in the squad for Tuesday's Champions League match, with the expectation that he will receive playing time. Immediate trust from Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is known for being cautious with new signings, especially when it comes to Champions League football. However, Guéhi's deep Premier League experience and calm defensive style have convinced City's manager that the defender can be relied upon even at the highest European level. Guéhi's ability to read the game, remain composed under pressure, and play accurately from the back fits perfectly with City's possession-based approach. These qualities have accelerated his adaptation, allowing Guardiola to consider him for European action far earlier than many anticipated. Tactical reasons behind the decision. Manchester City's decision to use Guéhi on Tuesday is also influenced by tactical needs. With a demanding schedule and the importance of maintaining defensive balance, Guardiola sees Guéhi as an ideal option to provide stability while allowing rotation within the squad. Guéhi's intelligence enables him to slot seamlessly into City's defensive structure, whether as part of a back four or in more fluid systems that shift during the match. His presence adds freshness, composure, and physical strength at a crucial moment in the campaign. A big stage for a big introduction. A Champions League appearance would represent a significant milestone in Guéhi's Manchester City career. Being trusted in Europe so soon after signing sends a powerful message about his status within the squad and the role the club expects him to play moving forward. Guéhi himself is said to be highly motivated, fully focused, and eager to take advantage of the opportunity. Training staff have noted his hunger to prove himself and justify the club's confidence in him on the biggest stage. What this means for Manchester City. By planning to use Guéhi on Tuesday, Manchester City are demonstrating the depth and quality of their squad. The defender's inclusion strengthens the backline and provides Guardiola with more tactical flexibility as the club targets success in both domestic and European competitions. City supporters will be watching closely, excited to see their new signing tested under the bright lights of the Champions League. Conclusion: MARC GUÉHI's integration into Manchester City could not be moving faster. From signing the contract to training individually and now being prepared for Champions League action, his rise within the squad has been swift and impressive. Tuesday night could mark the beginning of a new chapter, one where Guéhi starts making his impact not just in England but across Europe.